Okay, hi, for those of you who don't remember, my name is Alyssa, and today I'm going to talk to you about the truth about elephants. I know you guys obviously know what an elephant is, but there's a lot about them that people don't really consider when talking or thinking or learning about them, so I'm going to go over those things. Did you know that elephants actually throw sand using their trunk on top of their heads and their back as sunscreen? So we also, I mean, we don't throw sand on ourselves, but we put sunscreen on ourselves, and this is just one of the many things that elephants do that mimic us humans. And so they get sunburned as well, believe it or not. And so elephants are my favorite animal. That's why I'm talking to you guys about it today. I've loved them since I was a little girl, and I have books and figurines, and I'm kind of like a crazy animal, like elephant lover. You go into my house and there's all elephants, so it's kind of sickening for some. But so I'm assuming that at one point in your lives growing up, you've thrown a temper tantrum, right? Well, elephants do this as well, believe it or not. And they have many other unique features that a lot of us don't know about that actually make us. And so today I'm going to go over the fact that they do throw temper tantrums, the fact that they have a sense of self, they show a lot of empathy, they show a lot of grieving towards their family members and loved ones whenever they pass, and they're just really smart, and a lot of us don't consider that about them. So these temper tantrums that they throw, as you can see, the elephant is face first into mud. So if you ever watch, I did put up a video, but if you ever watch elephants, I'm assuming you guys don't. So elephants, their parents kind of push them with their trunks when they're like herding in a crowd to like move along. And so as we were growing up as little kids, we wouldn't really want to like walk so much, right? So we'd have our parents hold us or like go into the shopping carts and stuff. But obviously elephants can't carry their child. So the child kind of gets bugged about it and just plops themselves into the mud, and their parent has to kind of like scoop them up with their trunk. But so that's how they throw the temper tantrums. And so they're also very empathetic. So they have a great sense of self, so they get in touch with their I know it sounds kind of lame and weird, but they do get in touch with their feelings. And so this is a picture of two elephants who love each other, so they're holding each other with their trunks. And so a lot of elephants actually show this empathy for their young, for their family, for anybody around them, and also for people who train them. They show a lot of empathy towards them if they're training them the right way. There's a lot of trainers who actually, I'm sure you guys have seen videos where elephants kind of go crazy and off the wall and kind of like kill their trainers. And so most elephants actually aren't that bad. They kind of just have this anger inside of them when the trainer's poking them with this long stick to get them to do what they want. But if they aren't poked like that and they're like treated respectfully, then they'll show the same respect for their trainers. And so I know this is a very sad picture, at least it gets me sad. This is a actually deceased elephant, and this is one of the other elephants grieving for that elephant. So through their grieving process, it could take hours, days, weeks, months to actually mourn for their loss, but they literally cry, and so they'll sit there and just kind of mourn for whoever passed to them. And so elephants kind of, they do this for, I don't know if you guys have seen the video, it goes around, but there was an elephant who got stuck in a hole. So it was the mom elephant and then the baby elephant, and baby elephant fell into the hole, and the mom sat there and didn't like leave the elephant. And most, a lot of other animals actually, like, they care obviously, but if there's nothing they can do, then they just leave and kind of leave their child or whoever's in the predicament. But the elephants actually sit there and it waited for help to come. And it cried and it made like little noises to kind of talk with the elephant in the hole to just like keep it calm and whatnot. So that's a great way to show that elephants really do have like empathy and like a lot of grieving. And so they are really smart, way smarter than we think. Believe it or not, elephants actually draw. So there's a lot of videos on how they know their names, so they can actually write out their name. There's a few videos where an elephant writes out Sam because its name is Sam. So they use their trunk, obviously, as you can see, and they can differentiate between colors. And so if you see, like, if you give them something to draw, like a landscape of trees or something, they can draw it just by seeing it. And so they'll put the actual colors. So they'll put green as leaves, and then blue, brown as trunks. And so this elephant's drawing flowers, as you can see. And so a lot of the elephants actually do that. Obviously not the wild ones in Africa and Thailand, but I mean, if you have like the trained ones, they can, they are really smart and they can actually do that. And so, again, elephants they throw temper tantrums like us, which is not saying that we necessarily looked real cute when we were younger throwing temper tantrums, but we do have a lot of characteristics that elephants also share with us. They grieve, they have a lot of empathy towards like everybody that they're around, humans and other elephants, and they're a lot smarter than people kind of see. And I don't mean to bring the whole like happy elephant down or anything, but a lot are actually, I don't know if you guys know, but the male elephants have the tusks, and a lot are killed. About like 100 a day are actually killed just for the ivory of their tusks. So it's kind of sad, but now that you guys know about elephants, hopefully you can spread the word so no more elephants are being killed. And like I said, just because they throw temper tantrums doesn't mean we necessarily looked cute on you either. Thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed that.